Uh-oh, it is almost, let's see, what time is it? Hold on, let's check the clock. It is 9:47, 9:47 on a Monday, and I've been up since around like 8 o'clock, 8:30ish. I've been awake since, and I'm really tired. I'm really sleepy. I'm really exhausted. I haven't shaved. Been working, and really gross and sweaty. Haven't really gotten a chance to clean myself up. But before I go to bed, I'm gonna go ahead and do some legs because my legs are really tiny. And if I want to continue to have really small legs and really fat legs, I gotta train them. Or I can skip them if I want to keep them the way they are. But I don't want to keep them the way they are. I want to get them bigger. So today we're gonna go do some legs. We're probably gonna go do some hack squats. Hack squats? We're not doing any hack squats tonight. We're gonna do some hamstring curls, some leg press, some leg extensions, maybe some split squats. And you already know we're not skipping our calves. No calf skipping here. So let's go ahead and get in the car and see how this leg day goes. All right, if I set the camera up like this and I have the light on, you can see me. But if I have the light on and I'm driving, the cops are gonna pull me over. We don't wanna get pulled over. So when I'm driving, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the light and you guys can just listen to me talk. I'll put some clips over of like maybe some of the lift, maybe some extra stuff, I don't know. But I'm gonna turn the light off and I'm just gonna yap. So let's talk about today's leg day. I just had a really big meal. I finished eating, I had about 6 eggs today. At this stage in my lifting career, I'm really more focused on getting bigger and getting stronger, as opposed to getting shredded, getting lean, maintaining muscle mass. I'm more focused on building, because I'm of the belief that in order to become a Greek god statue, like the statues of like the Greeks, you really first have to build the block of marble and then chisel away the definition. Once you have the big block of marble, it's going to be really hard to sculpt that kind of physique, a really big physique, if you don't first build the mass to then cut away from. Now, I'm not saying get over 20% body fat and become obese. Now, I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm probably sitting on the cusp right now, probably sitting around 18 to 20% body fat, which is actually the most body fat percentage I've ever had in my entire life. But that's okay. That's perfectly fine, especially for if our goal is to get stronger and our goal is to get just bigger in general. Now, I'm not saying I want to become fat. Again, staying below 20% body fat would be ideal. Once I hit 25% body fat, even if I don't hit my goal weight, even if I get to, say 195 pounds and I'm starting to get over 20% body fat, I'm gonna start the cut and start to cut back down to around 15% body fat and then continue from there. But as of right now, I really want to focus on getting to 200 pounds. It's really important to me. So what we're gonna do for legs today is we're gonna do some hamstring curls. We always like to start off with our seated hamstring curls, really stable movement, very controlled, nice tight squeeze. We're gonna go for 2 really heavy working sets and then maybe 2 more lighter sets. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. We'll see how the hamstrings are feeling. We're gonna move over to some leg press. We're gonna do some leg press, probably another 3 sets, 2 heavy sets, 2 lighter sets. I've been really liking where I'll do kind of 2 different variations of leg press, where I'll do, maybe I'll demonstrate today for you guys. I'll do a really high stance leg press, which is gonna activate a lot of glutes and only get my legs to about a 90-degree bend in the knee. So I'm not using a ton of quads, but I am getting a ton of glute activation as I come down into the stretch, and then I'm pushing up with my glutes and then finishing the movement with my quads. And it allows me to load up really, really heavy on my my glutes. I get a decent stretch in the hamstrings, but studies show that, you don't get a ton of hamstring development from leg press. But, we'll see if we can get something out of it. We can get some nice stretch adaptation there. And then I'll get the rest of the movement out. It really helps me focus on that lockout portion of like a squat or a leg press or a hack squat. Anything that I'm really focusing on locking out my legs is where that really high stance leg press can really benefit with. Oh, the light's not green yet. I should not be going. But the cool thing about leg press is that you could do it in other variations, right? You can have your feet close, you can have your feet really wide, you can have them up the top, you can have them really close to the bottom. I personally like having them up to the top because, like I said earlier, just really focusing on getting the big glute stretch and then pushing with the quads. But what I'll also do is I'll put my legs at a more mid stance, allowing my legs to fall outward, so let my hips really spread my hips as I come down and allow myself to get a really deep stretch and get more knee flexion as I come down into the bottom of the press. I'll like to do those after because I can only go maybe 5 plates with good technique. Or now we're not ego lifting here. With good technique, I can get around 5 plates for a set of, last time I did, I got a set of 12, but with the really high stance leg press, I can do 9 plates for a set of 8 is my PR, my current PR on leg press. So we're going to do some of those. We're going to finish with some quad extensions. So we're going to really focus on building those quadriceps. And then we're also going to do a little bit of RDL action today because I've been kind of neglecting my RDLs. And I feel like my hamstrings I've kind of been lacking behind, which is not good. I've been starting all my leg days, like every single leg day, I start with really heavy hamstring curls, but I just don't feel like that's enough. I just don't think that there's enough stimulus for some solid hamstring growth. So we're definitely going to build up those hamstrings. Now, I started training to have the ultimate male physique, but I kind of ended up with the perfect female body, if you know what I'm talking about. So glutes aside, we're going to focus on building our hamstrings, our quads, and then don't think I forgot calves. We're going to do calves at the end. We're going to do about 3, maybe 4 sets, depending on time. See if we have enough time for 4 sets of standing calf raises. And that's really all I do for calves. That's why my calves are small. It's another thing we got to work on when we're doing this leg day. So really focusing on building up our calves as well. And that should be it. Pretty simple. Nothing more really to talk about with the legs. When it comes to intensity, there's a lot of fear mongering going on in the fitness industry where people are scared to train to failure. And I get where they're coming from, right? I get where the whole, if you're getting overly fatigued, you're not going to see as much results because it takes away from you might be getting a ton of stimulus, but you're also not going to be able to recover from said stimulus, and you're probably going to do more damage than good in the long term. But the way I see it is, I kind of stole this ideology from Sam, but the way I see it is that the rest and the eating is what's going to help you with the recovery aspect of it. So if you're doing your sets close to failure, then you're stimulating a lot more growth. And it also, I can turn the light back on. It also is going to give you a reason to eat all that extra food, to get those extra hours of sleep. It's really going to make sure that you're able to then, you really kind of have to earn that kind of extra rest times, those extra, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling here. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. I don't know if you can see the logo. I'm at the Crunch Fitness up here in Gainesville. And our main focus with this is gonna hit legs. Some dude is staring at me and I'm getting nervous. All right, enough yapping. Let's just head in there and see what we start off with. All right, so we're gonna do starting off with hamstring curls. Let's warm up. Oh. It's broken. Let's go move to a different machine. Looks like the other one is taken right now. Let's go find something else to do. All right, this one should be a little bit better. Oh, no one texted me. No one's ever texted me. So we have hopefully a functional hamstring curl. Let me set it up, and then we're gonna warm up. Nice and small. Whew. There we go. Are you freaking kidding me right now? That's way too light. All right, let me fiddle with this a little bit. Let me move the chair up just a tad bit. And I'm gonna bring this in up further. Then we're just gonna load this up. Doesn't feel right. Let's see if we can figure this out. So I don't think I need the chair up anymore. I think what I need to do is I need to drop this back just a tad bit, like where I had it. And then I need to drop this to small. Oh, I need to undo this piece. And then let's really wedge our legs into it. Like, really get them in there. That might be too much. Oh yeah, that's much better. Three. 4. 5. 6. All right, now that we know where the settings are supposed to be for this particular machine, let's go ahead and load it up. All right, this is gonna be my first working set. Let's go ahead and turn on we're gonna get a Sam Sulek edit going. We're gonna get all hyped up. It's gonna be my first working set of the workout, starting off relatively heavy. I already warmed up with 3/4 of my max for sets of 8. And then we're gonna get into this first set. Hopefully I'm gonna shoot for 8 to 10 reps. If I can't get 10 reps, I'll be happy with 8. If I can't get 8, I'll be happy with 6. But we're just gonna go load up as heavy as we can and try not to tear our kneecaps off. All right, we got our music up. Walk in. Whew. The chair is still not set up how I like it. I like having the seat like lock me in. I still felt very unstable. But the weight is moving, so. Now I only rest for like a minute, maybe. I'm just kidding. It's been like 3, maybe even 5 minutes since that last set. Feeling good, feeling refreshed. We're gonna see if we can hit this for another clean set of 10. Really focusing on controlling the way back up, squeezing really tight all the way back down, staying stable. Because if you're stable, then you're able. So let's lock in and get this next set done. This seat just does not feel good, you know? Like it doesn't line me up. I want to be lined up. Let me try something. Let me scoot back just. Is that as far back as it goes? I think so. And then move. No, that's as tight as it goes too. Damn. All right, 8 reps. I got 2 more. Two, 3, 4. I'm stuck. Oh. Oh my God. That was a great set. So we got like an extra 5 reps there at the end because I was able to adjust the pad down and really stabilize my quads with that. Oh my gosh. Let's see how this weight is feeling. I want a solid. Oh, my cap fell off. Don't let me forget this. I want a solid. I want it to move like there's nothing on here. Ideally. Gently walk our legs up. Oh yeah. 1. Oh, 2. 3. 4. Moving good. Let's see how 9 moves. All right, so we got 9 plates loaded up. Let's see how it moves. I'm gonna shoot for, last time I got a solid 6 with this. I'll be happy if I can get 6. I'm really tired and I'm underfed today and really dehydrated. But we got 9 plates on each side. I was gonna think of a funny thing to call them, but I couldn't think of anything. So let's get hyped up and let's see if we can get 8. Let's smoke it. Oh yeah. We gotta get a TikTok edit of Sam Sulek going. All right. Sam Sulek edit acquired. Can you spot me? If I can't make it, just pull the weight off me. I got 2 more. Get ready. One more like that.
Push that shit. That's all. That's all you, man.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you can. The leverages are so light. This is a lot lighter than that. No, bro. They look good? They look good? No ego lifting? Hopefully my camera didn't die. Trying to look like you, big man. You look crazy. I see you in here all the time, dude. Trying to look like you, man, one day. Oh boy. We're gonna get another 6. I had the gentleman over here spot me on that last set, helped me get 8 reps instead of 6. Felt really good though, felt really, really smooth, really solid. Really happy with how 9 moved today. Let's lock in and get another 6. If we can't do 6, that's perfectly fine. We'll just drop the weight and start to do our quads. Let's get led to it. Gotta get some better off. One more. One more. Oh my God. We got 8 that time. It was a little sloppy that time, but we got 8. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh yeah, that was good. I'm really happy with that. All right, we're gonna go a little lighter now. We only got 6 plates loaded up on there. Focusing on getting a bigger stretch in my quads while still getting a good stimulus for the glutes. But we're really prioritizing the quads with this one. So let's go ahead and lock in. Hit the set. Oof. Oof. Done. Two more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew. What is that, 15? Not bad. Whew. Not freaking bad. Could have got 20. Next time. All right, so that's gonna be our last set right here. I got 15 last time. I'm not really too certain if I have enough cardiovascular juice in me to get another 15. I've been resting for like 8 minutes though. The big dude over here is hip thrusting 7 plates. Just manhandling that. Let's lock in and get, I'm gonna shoot for 15. If we only get 12, then I'm not training hard enough. Last set, best set, take it to failure. Let's give it everything we got. Talking too much. Damn, not what I wanted. Let's move on. Let's move on to some quad extensions and then get some calves and get out of here. All right, we got some quad extensions. Nothing at all special about these. Nothing at all remotely special. We're just gonna load this up. We're gonna focus on contracting and relaxing under heavy load. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat all the way back. I know that stretch mediated hypertrophy is only good after like 6 months of training, but I like to keep my mobility, and the more mobile I am, the better my joints feel and the better my my tendon health is. So I'm gonna continue to be using, what is it, stretch mediated hypertrophy, so I can maintain my flexibility while at the same time progressively overloading and getting stronger. So let's see how the stack moves today. Whew, I'm gonna focus on 8 reps, nice controlled weight. Oh. Making sure that butt does not come off the pad. It's really important when you're doing these. All right, let's get hyped up. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh. Whew. Oh my. Oh. I gotta get like a Gatorade or something. I'm way too dehydrated. Not bad. All right. So after reviewing the footage of that last set, my range of motion was actually not too bad. I was able to come up to almost a full lockout with the quads. So I'm really happy about that. I'm all out of water though, and I'm really, really thirsty. So this is probably gonna be my last set here. I'm gonna go pose in the mirror, go finish off with some calves. I'm not gonna skip my calves tonight. I'm gonna go head home, maybe stop by Wawa's and get a Gatorade or something, because they're all out of Gatorades at the crunch. Because I'm just so depleted. I have no electrolytes in me whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Starting to get a little bit of a headache too, because nothing in here. Let me see if I can get some sips. Oh. All right. 8 reps. 8 solid reps. And then we'll see if we can get any more after that. I don't think we'll be able to. I'm feeling like, that's it, I'm done. Maybe we might drop set though. Let's try a drop set out. Whew. Oh my God. Like 3 more? 4 more? pretty happy with that. Let's go pose. Stay right here. Not bad. Pretty small. Very, very small. So the moral of the story is, even when you're dehydrated, even when you're not feeling like coming in, even if you missed 2 out of the 4 meals that you were supposed to eat today, still get it in. Go lighter, do something, get a pump, and keep up that momentum going. So that you can continue to enjoy the process and trust the process. I came in here and I made a couple friends who also film content, as well as just are really big dudes. It's a good community in here, really is. That's what we're trying to build, a good community of our own. So this is a good community for beginners, intermediates, and advanced lifters, but more so the more advanced the lifters get as it gets later into the night. But we're trying to build a community for the beginners so we don't scare them away with our big legs and our loud grunting sounds. But yeah, man. Gonna go ahead and cut to the car, and then we're gonna give the little breakdown of how the lift went, and then that's gonna be pretty much it for the night. Oh, Gatorades. We're gonna get some Gatorades too. Uh-oh. I bet you thought I was gonna skip calves today. I didn't forget about calves. I'm only gonna do about 2 sets here, maybe 3 sets. And that's gonna be it. I'm only doing standing calf raises, nothing else. That's why I got small calves. I gotta keep my calves small, so they're in proportion to my small forearms. See, that's the wrong kind of mentality to have. You should have that mentality, you gotta get them bigger. And then once they get too big, out of proportion, you gotta get the rest of your body in proportion. So if my calves are disproportionately larger compared to my forearms, well then guess what? It's time to do some forearm training. All right. Oh. 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 Twelve. Oh, 13. Oh, 14. Oh, 15. 16. 17. Oh. 20-ish. 20-ish. I want to go get a piece of water, but I'm out of water. Let's cut back to the next set. All right. So I'm doing this with little to no rest in between, simply because I'm tired and I want to go home. And this machine isn't really going to give me the best stimulus, simply because it's rusted and it doesn't have an even amount of tension. I can't really feel my calves like I can at the clubhouse calf raise or on a leg press. And you're asking yourself, well, Josh, why don't you just use a leg press then? I'm tired, man. I want to go home. I got to get some kind of calf development in. And then because I didn't hit them great tonight, I'll come back again tomorrow when I do my chest and my back. I'll throw in some extra calves at the end to make up for what I missed out on today. So don't worry, I'll get my calf working. Whew. Let's see if we can get 15 this time. I'll be happy with 15 clean reps. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Okay, so we only got 8 that time. Are we gonna give up though? I don't think so. I got 20 last time. I got 8 this time. Let's get at least another 4, maybe 6. Let's get 6. We can do 6. Come on, push yourself. Three. Oh, awesome. Now let's go to the car and chat. All right, that kind of works. Where's my keys? In the passenger seat for some reason. Let's plug them in. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for letting my car start. So that was a really amazing experience. That was a really, really great first time getting mic'd up. That was a really great first time training like a full gym vlog. Like I've never done anything like that before. And I was really nervous. I was like, oh man, it's hopefully not gonna be too busy. Maybe some people are gonna be in my way and maybe I'll make some people mad, but I'm gonna do my best. I just wanna practice getting some content out. And it was so nice because it was so empty and Coach Ashton was there. So my buddy from my job, one of my buddies that used to work at the job, I walk in and this man Ashton, he also has a little dead cat or whatever they're called. The little fuzzy mics. His mic is different than mine. And he had a tripod and he had a setup. And I was like, what? That's so cool. You know, it got rid of my gym anxiety, my fear of being judged. Like, oh, this little guy is coming in and recording his leg day. That's, But no, Coach Ashton was there. He was getting it in, hitting some legs with one of his buddies. So I came in and I just got to film it and it was great. And then what's even better is I went over to go do my heavy leg pressing like I love to do. And there was another big guy. Dude, I've seen training all the really hardcore lifter. And super nice dude. His name is Elijah, I think. I'll have to go check. He followed me on Instagram and I followed him back. But over there, hack squatting right next to me, hack squatting 6 plates with a band on 6 plates with each side. So that was really impressive, really good to see. And then I loaded up my 9 on the leg press. I repped out a solid 6 and I felt like I couldn't. You guys saw. I did my 6 reps and I could not get any more. So I had him and his buddy come up and spot me and they got 8 reps for me. So I was able to do 8. Felt really good. And then I was yapping it up, just chit chatting in between my sets in order to get, recovered and refreshed. But yeah, man, really, really great environment. I love coming in late at night. It's not good for my sleep schedule because I got to be up early tomorrow and record for SweatSphere. But that was just such a great experience. I cannot, like, that was just awesome, It was fun. I felt professional, for as professional as it can get, I am just a personal trainer, a kid, if you will, with a tripod and camera. But it's a start. you know, to start something bigger. And the only way that we're gonna get bigger is by continuing to practice and get better at our filming skills, get better at our recording, and then also just get bigger in general as a lifter. Put on some more muscle mass, get stronger. But you can't do that without proper rest and recovery. So we got to make sure we got to go home. I don't think I'm going to eat another meal. I think I'm going to have some electrolytes, wash some dishes, and then I'm going to go to sleep. That's pretty much, oh, I'm going to shower, obviously, too. I'm stinky and disgusting. I got to shower and get all nice and clean, because that's one thing that's really important. If you're going to bed, you don't want to get your sheets all dirty. Make sure that you take a shower and get all nice and clean before you go hop in that nice clean bed. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how that went. Tomorrow, we're gonna do some recording in the morning, and then I have chest and back in the evening. I don't know if I'm gonna record. I don't know if I'm gonna record tomorrow, depending on my schedule, depending on if I go in the morning or in the evening. I think I'm gonna go in the evening again, because I really liked how that ended up for me. But if I do go in the evening, hey, maybe I might bring you guys along with me, you know, for another SweatSphere adventure. Adventures of Coach Josh inside the SweatSphere. It's so stupid. But humble beginnings, humble starts. Gotta go respond to my clients as well. I gotta go check out everyone's macros. Make sure everyone's eating their protein, eating their healthy fats, having a reasonable amount of carbs in order to lose some body fat. I'm gonna turn my light off. Someone coming up here. Whew. I'm so thirsty though. That's one thing I will do tomorrow. Tomorrow when I bring you guys, if I bring you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my water with me. I'm gonna fill it up beforehand. Like I had like half a gallon. I thought that would be enough, but it just wasn't enough. And then I'm also like sweating a lot too, so I'm depleting myself of all my electrolytes, and it's just not a good time, man. I've really got to get some electrolytes in me, so I have some electrolyte powder that I'm gonna toss in my water. I'm gonna drink that up before I go to bed. But yeah, that's the leg day. If you want to see more content like this, make sure that you leave a like and join the SweatSphere Fitness community to get notified whenever we drop new videos like this, going over new techniques and stuff. Also, if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, go ahead and click the link in the description and join the SweatSphere Fitness community on school.com. So where you can join in our community with, oh, I saw my reflection in the window moving. I thought it was a person next to me. I got scared. I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, join our community. Make sure that you see the best gains possible. We'll get you started on the best foot. We have a bunch of different programs when you join, a bunch of different meal preps. There's so much inside the school. Fitness calculators, tracking books, sweet merch, fun challenges to join, accountability partners, Q&As with me and my team. And yeah, so make sure you join the community. Lots of motivation, good vibes for everybody. That's pretty much it for you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or you'll see me in the muscle building roadmaps as well on the website. So make sure you subscribe so you can get notified when we post next. And again, I'm Coach Josh, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.